AI image generators have come a long way, but which one really creates the most stunning and realistic images? Today, I'm putting OpenArt, Flux, Ideogram, Leonardo Phoenix, Midjourney, Haiper, Meta AI, and ChatGPT to the test, and the challenge is to generate an ultra-realistic selfie of a young woman in her mid-20s. Who do you think would come out on top? Well, let's find out. We will be comparing how each AI handles things like skin texture, lightning, and background detail. As we go through the results, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section down below which AI you think delivers the best results. To ensure a fair comparison, I use the same prompts across all platforms. Each AI was tasked to generate a highly realistic selfie of a young woman in her mid-20s, shown in soft natural lighting. The focus is on her clear, glowing complexion with a few freckles. Her dark brown hair is neatly styled into a bun, with a few strands framing her face. She has expressive hazel eyes looking directly into the camera with a calm and natural expression. She's wearing an ivory blouse that reflects the light softly. Around her neck is a simple silver necklace. The background is a gently blurred, cozy bedroom featuring a bed with pillows and a softly glowing lamp on a wooden nightstand. Natural light filters through sheer curtains, creating a warm and peaceful ambience that complements her serene expression. This sounds a bit intense, but let's see which AI delivers the best. So let's start with Flux. So I generated a total of 3 images from a website called Flux AI.io, and they are not very bad. They're actually okay. It got the freckles right, got the background right. But when it comes to realism, I think this image looks more or less like a cartoon. Like you're just going to see it right when you see it. You're just going to know that this image was generated by an AI or it's a video game model or something. You're just going to know that it's not real. And I think with the skin texture and light, I think the skin texture is too smooth. And yeah, I think this is average, but I wouldn't call this a plus. Let's look at the second image over here. The second image also has got the freckles, the skin detail right, got the background right, the blouse, the necklace. Yeah, for realism, I would give this a 5 out of 10. Yeah, maybe. And then I would give it for light and skin detail. I would give it a 4 out of 10. And then with the background, I think I'll give it a 9 out of 10. So Flux did very well. It's actually good. It's not that bad. The third image also, I think the third image looks worse than the first 2 images here. So let's just maintain what we have. Moving on, let's see what Ideogram has for us. This actually looks like a Barbie doll or something. I think I think this is straight out of the box. If you see this, you're just going to know it's either a cartoon, it's either a Barbie doll, or it's something toyish or so. Yeah, this actually looks it's not bad though, but it doesn't look real at all. And for realism, I would give it a 2 out of 10. For skin texture, I'll give it a 3 because it's too smooth and the light actually reflects. It's giving it this glow on the skin. I don't really like it. And then by the background, it got the background right. It has the bed, the pillows, it has the soft light at the background, and it's not overexposed. So I would give it a 6 out of 10 for the background also. Let's move on to the second image. This actually looks worse than the first. Looking at it side by side, I think let's just maintain what we have. Yeah. Now let's move on to Leonardo's Phoenix. So this, I think, it got the background, the bedroom with the pillows, and then the nightland and night stamp or whatever. Yeah, got it correct. You got the necklace and the blouse. You got the doesn't look bad. It's okay. It doesn't look bad. It's not good, but it's okay. So this is the default model in Leonardo's Phoenix. It's called Leonardo's Phoenix model or something like that. I think this is the default model. This is what it generated. So I changed the model and then I used one called Portrait Perfect. And you'll be surprised, like, wow, look at this. Look at the skin texture. Like, look at the hair, and then the eyebrows. Look at the blouse, and then the necklace. Like, this looks real. Like, if I saw this out of the box and I wasn't told it's an AI generated image, I would never know. Like, this actually looks real. And I think for realism, I'm going to give this 7 out of 10. I'm going to give this a 7 because it actually looks real. For light and skin texture, I will also give it a 7 because it's actually great. The picture is nice. Look at the hair, like, and the face. Even got the expression right, like a little, just a mild smile. It's actually good, but it didn't get the background right though. The pillows aren't showing, although I can see the AI generated image is sitting on the bed or something, standing near it or something, but the pillows aren't showing. The night lamp isn't showing, and for background I'll just give it a 4. But this actually is pretty nice. It's very, very nice. Look at this as well. It's nice. They are all nice. See, look. I'm quite surprised how far AI generators have come. You've not generated an image like this before, you're just going to think out of the box. It's an actual person. But I generated this with Leonardo Phoenix and with a model called Portrait Perfect. This images are great. They're great. They're very, very nice. Well done, Leonardo. Now let's look at Midjourney's generations. Okay, it's actually okay. It's not bad, but the background is a bit overexposed. And for realism, I'm going to give it a 4. It's actually looks, the skin actually looks too smooth. Skin texture, I'm going to give it a 4 as well. It looks too unreal. But then I also switched models in Midjourney, and there's a model called Realistic, and look at the image it produced. It's actually really great. Like, got the background right, you got the skin texture, you got the realism, you got the mouth smile to the right. It even got a dimple, a mini dimple also. Like, look at this image. Like, AI generators are performing marvelous, and I think we're getting to an age where we might not just be able to differentiate between reality and AI. Like, this is great. Like, I'd give it a 7 for realism, as I did with Leonardo's Portrait Perfect, and then I'm going to give it a 7 again for skin texture and details. But I think Midjourney did a better job with the background as compared to Leonardo's Portrait Perfect, so I'm going to give it a 6 for the background. Yeah. Moving on, let's see what OpenArt has for us. It's actually, how should I rate this even? I think OpenArt, and this is the default model from OpenArt, it's called OpenArt SDXL. And I think it did too much. It tried too much. It's actually okay. The realism, I'm going to give it a 7. Yes, I think I'm going to give it a 7. But then with the skin texture and details, I think it tried too much. It tried too much. I think this actually looks okay, but it just looks like someone who overdid her makeup or overdid her editing, and the face looks actually unreal, realistically unreal, something. I don't even know the words to describe this. Yeah, it got the background also wrong. So for the skin, I'm going to give it a 5. Background a 3 because I can't even see a bed. Actually, I can't see any bed. I can see any pillows also. This was also generated by the same model, OpenArt SDXL. I don't think I have any other different opinion concerning this as I did with the other. So I changed models to one called Juggernaut TXL also, or Juggernaut XL, I think one of the two. And it actually looks okay. This looks better than with OpenArt SDXL. This I would give it a, for realism I would give it a 7. Yes, it actually looks real. The hair, look at the hair, the eyebrows, the lashes, the lips. It also has that mild smile. Yeah. And then the blouse, you got the blouse, you got the necklace. So I'm just going to give it a 7 for realism, skin texture and detail. I'll give it a 7 as well. And then background accuracy is not that great, so I'm going to give it a 5. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, so let's take a look at the images from Haiper. This actually look great. This image looks realistic. It looks very nice, neat. Wow, like this are some of the images I could compare to realistic or portrait perfect generations I showed you earlier on. I think it got the skin details right. It got the realism. This actually looks real. Like I don't know for you guys, but to me personally, I think these images are real. It looks real, and you can just confuse this for reality. I'm going to give it an 8 for realism. I think skin texture and detailed. I think it did a little too much with the freckles. It's okay, and I'm going to give it an 8 for the skin texture and detailed. Although I think this did a worse job when it came to the background. It didn't get the background right. There's no light, there's no bed, there's no pillows. I think it didn't get the background right at all. Although aside all this, I think it did a pretty decent job. And these images are perfectly lit. Because of the background, I'm going to give it a 3 for the background. It didn't get anything in the background right. But I think overall it's a nice image. Now let's move on to the underdogs. And if I say underdogs, I don't mean they are worse or something. But then we know that Meta AI and ChatGPT are not really image generators. They're just multitaskers. So let's look at what Meta AI gave us. It's actually good. Maybe for a cartoon or a series. If someone's searching for inspiration for a drawing or something, I think you can use this. It's like I'm being unfair here, but I think this actually doesn't look real. I would give it a 6 for realism. The skin looks too fine. Is it the skin texture that is too fine or the resolution? Because like I think this resolution is a little bit down. So never mind. Let's. I think I would give it a 6 for skin texture and detail. But I got the background right. I got everything. Nothing is overexposed. You got the pillows. You got the bedroom. The night. I'm going to give it a 7 for the background. This was also done by Meta AI. It also got the background right. I think it didn't get a blur. There was supposed to be background blur. Let me take a look at the other one real quick. I think this got the blur right. But this, or is it that the blur is too little, it's too soft? I can see it. But I think the blur is a little too invincible. And then the image looks highly unreal. Look at the hair. It looks like a painting. Right. Let's just move on. I think let's just move on. Now on to ChatGPT. So ChatGPT generated this. It also looks unreal. I think this resolution is higher than Meta AI's. For realism, I'm going to give it a 6, or a 5, or a 6. I think I'll stick with a 6. Skin texture, it's a little bit too much overdone. This too smooth. I'm going to give it a 5 for skin texture. And then when it comes to the background, I think it nailed the background. It nailed it. Like it has the bed, the pillow, the lights. It did a pretty good job with the background, the blouse, the necklace. Okay, ChatGPT, you did well. You did well. And the second generation, I think it's also cool. Yeah, it's not bad. It just doesn't look very realistic. But I got the background right there. And ChatGPT has done a very good job with this. I didn't expect it to do such fine generations. Yeah, but I still did pretty well. So this is my point of view of which AI I think did a better job in creating or following my prompt. But then I would like to know, which AI do you think performed best overall? Let me know your pick in the comment section down below and why you chose it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more tech reviews and comparisons. And also tell me in the comment section down below which AI challenge you would like to see next. Maybe we'll try landscapes or even historical portraits. I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you and see you next time.